No discrimination. No discrimination.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Gunter and God, and I'm back with another video today. If y'all been keeping up with the Just Pearly versus Sarah Gonzalez drama that's been going on the internet, it's absolutely hilarious, to be honest, and a lot of people are taking Just Pearly words out of context. Well, anyway, Just Pearly just had a interview with Alex Stein. Everybody already knows Alex Stein, however you say his name.
All right, so now we got to ask you the hard part, Pearl. We wanted to bring on a colleague that you called a whore online, Sarah Gonzalez. You said she has a big opening and that you could throw a hot dog down a hallway. Is that how you described her?
I don't think so. I don't know what I said.
How did she describe her, Jimmy? As
definitely not that.
Are you sure?
They argued over age and attractiveness and all that fun stuff.
No, she insulted me. I just said 25-year-olds are hotter than 35-year-olds, and she really wanted to prove to me her hotness. So she just started sending me her selfies. I was like, wow, what a gal.
She's hot though, right?
You know, it's just not bad looking.
You don't think Sarah Gonzalez is attractive?
No, I don't think
she was on the Right Wing Beer calendar. She's definitely hot.
She's hot.
I just think, I think it's weird when grandmas start tweeting their selfies.
She made a tweet saying that 16-year-old chicks are hotter than 26-year-olds. Now, as soon as I saw this, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I already knew the context in which she was speaking on.
Hey Pearl, Sarah Gonzalez here. Unfortunately, I wish that I could be meeting you in person. I'm told that you didn't want to do that in studio. So I thought that I would go ahead and ask you about your statement that 16-year-old minors are more attractive than adult women. Have you always been attracted to minors? Have you sought help for this? Obviously, this is a big problem, and I look forward to your response.
Ball's in your court. What do you say to that, Pearl?
Where did I say I'm attracted to minors?
Because if y'all don't know, Just Pearly Things has a relationship show where she talks about the differences between male and female dynamics and the different ways of thinking or whatnot. And this conversation has came up in the past where a lot of people say how younger women are usually attracted to older males and how older males are usually attracted to younger women. Now, this isn't to say or to try to justify, older men, being attracted to younger women that are like 16, 14 or whatever. And depending on where you are in the world, that might be considered like some pedo stuff. But in other places in the world, it's not. It's just normalized, and that's the law. Even places here in the United States, a lot of people don't even know, but you still have places where where the age of consent is like 15 or 16. Now, what are you going to say about that if you live in a state like that,
16 isn't a minor, by the way, so that's also like.
Well, yeah, okay, come on.
What do you mean? Are you an age? Are you
No, but it's funny. It's like disingenuous because women will do this, but why isn't she protesting the laws?
Like, it's already normalized here that, I guess like talking to a chick younger than 18 years old should be like the bottom, like the youngest age, like you're talking to a female or whatnot. Shoot, even in the state that I'm in right now, the age of consent is 17. So what are y'all gonna say about that? What are y'all gonna say about the dudes in high school that are 18 dating a 17-year-old? Are y'all gonna call them a pedo as well? It's just completely out of line. So at first, when Just Pearly Things was about to go on Alex Stein's show, Alex Stein had already kind of knew about the drama that she had with Sarah Gonzalez. Now, Alex Stein is actually good friends with Sarah Gonzalez, and he was, asking Just Pearly Things if he could invite Sarah Gonzalez on the show, so they can have like their little back and forth dispute or whatnot. And I guess Just Pearly Things didn't want to give this old woman any clout, because obviously Just Pearly Things has a buzz, and she knows how to market and get her message in her videos out there. So she wasn't, trying to show this old lady no clout anyway, because obviously she doesn't know how to work the internet.
What's the real game here?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do you tweet stuff even if
you purposely bait, tweet,
yeah,
say that, like, that that's a controversial statement, but it's gonna make people like Sarah interact?
No, I just tweet.
Whenever she was on this show, I guess this was the show that exposed Just Pearly Things and show how she really felt about the way that she views like 16-year-old women. And it was absolutely hilarious. I'm like, what are people How are y'all not seeing like the way that she thinks? She's a troll. You can just look at her and not take her seriously at all. As soon as they showed the quote on the show, she started giggling. She was just like, what the hell? That was my first reaction. I'm like, okay, what are you even supposed to say to that? Like a tweet that you posted that says 16-year-old chicks are more attractive than 26-year-old women. What is even supposed to be your response to that? Me, to be honest, since I'm already a known troll, I would have just played into it, to be completely honest, and I probably would have got way more backlash because, you know, I would have just played into the shit. You know, I don't necessarily care what people think. It's just, if I see that you don't understand something and that you're like, I guess, having like a misconception or something, I'm definitely going to play into that into the fullest extent. And, you know, I'm going to lead you on to a path to make you think like, what the fuck is this dude thinking? He's crazy. He needs to be in jail. I personally just find that shit absolutely hilarious, you know, when you're able to play on somebody's misunderstanding of something. But a lot of people just didn't catch this. A lot of people let this fly over their head. I guess they took her tweet literal, as if, you know, she's actually attracted to minors. Obviously, you know, JustPearlyThings was just trolling and, you know, just giggling off the situation. But people were like, oh, you didn't explain yourself enough. You didn't go in depth, trying to justify the reason on why you had posted this tweet. But just like I said, if you have common sense and if you know who JustPearly is, and the conversations that she has, and, you know, the type of podcast that she has, then, you know, you will understand what she is getting at. She's just bringing up that age-old conversation, how younger women are typically attracted to older men and how older men are typically attracted to younger women.
You triggered my trap card! But if I'm a real estate investor, I'm always going to go with the newer property because I'm able to depreciate it better. I'm able to get better tax benefits. I'm able to go ahead and charge higher rent than the older building. Maybe. The reality is this, man. Men always want younger, better, firmer, tighter, period. Older women, unfortunately, a lot of the times have more experience, more baggage, more negative experiences with men. More negative experiences with men, and that goes ahead and gets attributed to me as the man. I want a clean slate that I could work with and mold this woman into what I want. Men since the beginning of time have always preferred women that have lower sexual notch counts and virgins. There's a reason why. Because when a woman, right, no one wants to be where everyone else has been. And no, God forbid, I put a goddamn ring on it when other guys have paid next to nothing.
So I'm not sure how a lot of people are taking her words and her tweet out of context as if JustPearlyThings is an actual pedo. Like, no, she's a troll, and the shit that she talks about is absolutely hilarious. And this is exactly why y'all know about the drama right now, because controversy always sells. Controversy always, you know, makes people engage in the comments. I know y'all see the title, so a lot of people are gonna be tripping about that. But just like I said, just remember, controversy sells. And I'm pretty sure this video is gonna get a lot of engagements and views too. And I'm gonna get a whole bunch of trolls down at the bottom, you know, all triggered about, oh, why'd you make this video? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, no, bro. Just like listen to understand, you know. Don't just like get triggered by titles, you know, listen to understand. Keep in mind, there's a real community out here called the MAPS community. MAPS stand for Minor Attracted Persons. So there's an actual community out here right now who's actually trying to pass, you know, this shit to where they could be with minors. So if y'all want to trip about anything, you know, trip about communities like that who are actually trying to align themselves with the LGBT community. Being attracted to a minor is just something that is just normalized. Now I'm gonna play this clip for y'all, and this clip should bring, I guess, like more context, like I said, to the conversation. And y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this clip right here.
Lessons in not crossing a gay man. Y'all, yesterday I had the craziest experience I've ever had with another human being in my fucking life. So I was at a store getting boxes because we're moving this week, and I run into an older lady with a little girl, and she says, "I'm sorry, could you please help me?" And she said this little girl had just come up to her and asked her for help because she was with an older man that she didn't know, and she was scared. And sure enough, I look over, and there's a man who looks exactly what you would expect him to look like being detained by another man. So she asked me if I can run to get an employee to call the cop. Bitch, I was a fucking track star. So someone's calling the cops, and I take an employee over to see where the guy is. And as we're walking up, the man holding him says, "Shut the fuck up, you pedophile." And this man says, "That's hurtful. The politically correct term is minor attracted person." No. I said, "Are you fucking stupid? You're offended." "Well, it does look like your mom let you try beer for the first time through the umbilical cord. You know what? I'd go hard on you, but it looks like middle school's done that for me." Anyway, the cops come, I leave. I get home and I Google this to find out this is a real fucking thing. And to that I say, fuck right off. Dr. Diddle does not get special treatment to not get his feelings hurt. I'd actually prefer to be called a minor attracted person. Well, no, I'll call you nasty. And then I'll call you a ride downtown, bitch.
Just be wary, man. There's a lot more things in this world that y'all should be concerned about, and not like trolls. Y'all should never take a troll seriously. There's way more issues out here that y'all should be concerned about than just pearly things. Like, who is she to y'all? Just let me know how y'all feel about this whole conversation down in the comments below. Is it wrong for older men to be more attracted to younger women? And I'm talking about like the age of consent, like 18 or like women in their 20s? Or is it wrong for younger women to be attracted to older men? If y'all like these type of conversations, please feel free to join the Discord. It should be a link in the description below. And I'll definitely catch y'all on the next one, all right?